Hello, hi and welcome back. Chapter Linear Equations in Two Variables. Let us take the chapter ahead. Here they have given us two equations. Now we have to check whether they are linear equations with two variables or not. We had discussed the general form of a linear equation in two variables. I'll write it once again. Ax plus by is equal to c. This form we had discussed in the examples which we dealt till this period. Okay. So ax plus by is equal to c is the general form of the equation. So compare this form and the equation which is given here. Just see 3 upon x minus 4 upon y is equal to 8. You can see there are two variables x and y. So number of variables is 2. Two variables are there, x and y. But whether it is linear equation in two variables or not, please check. Here x is into the denominator. So let me write this equation once again. 3 upon x minus 4 upon y equal to 8. X is coming onto the denominator. Let us take it up and make it in this form. So I'll write it as 3x from denominator. If it comes up, here the degree is 1. When it comes onto the numerator, 1 will become minus 1. Laws of indices we have done. Same way, minus 4, y when it comes up, again y will become raised to minus 1 is equal to 8. Now please compare this form and the general form. Is the variables are 2, but is this equation linear equation? In linear equation, the degree or the power should be 1. Whereas here you can see x power is minus 1, negative number, and y, the variable, second variable's power is also minus 1. So this equation is not linear equation in two variables. So whether it is linear or not, not linear. So whenever you see the variables coming onto the denominator, it is not linear equation. So here also number of variables, you can see x and y, two variables are there. But onto this case also, x minus 1 is onto the denominator. When you take it up, it will be negative. That is the reason why this equation is also not linear. Now the question comes, if you get such sort of equations, then how to solve it? What we will do, just I'll erase it off. What we will do is, we will first convert it into linear equation in two variables. And then we will solve by elimination method. Elimination method is widely used method. You can solve it by Cramer's rule, graphical method, but elimination method is used the most. So first let us take the example given here. This 3 upon x. Okay, now focus only on this equation. Again I'll write 3 upon x minus 4 upon y equal to 8. This is not linear equation, but we will make it somewhat convert into linear equation and then we will solve it, because we have learned the methods for linear equations in two variables. So what we will do is, this is nothing but 3 into 1 upon x, correct? 3 upon x means 3 into 1 upon x and minus 4 into 1 upon y. 4 into 1, 4 upon y. So just I have split it, is equal to 8. Now what we are going to do is, this 1 upon x part, we will consider it as, let 1 upon x be, let us take some other variable. So x and y is taken, so you can take a, b, m, n, like that, take some other variable. So 1 upon x I will take it as m, 1 upon y I will take it as n. So how will your equation change? Now just compare. This equation I will erase. So what I did is, what did I do? I took 1 upon x as m and 1 upon y as n. So this 3 will remain same. This 3 will remain as it is. In place of 1 upon x, you will write m, same sign, minus 4 will remain. 1 upon y, we have taken it as n. So n is equal to 8. Now is this equation looking like linear equation? Not looking like, it is a linear equation. This is a linear equation in two variables. Okay, so if you have simultaneous equation, one more equation of this type, you will convert it and then like we did, we will solve by any method. Okay, now I have taken the second example. So if I ask you, is this linear equations in two variable? What will you say? No, this is not a linear equation. Two variables are there but not a linear equation because the degree or power is coming to be negative number. So we will convert this into a linear type. So what are we going to do? You can see here 6 into 1 upon x minus 1. Okay, this I can write it as 6 into 1 upon x minus 1. This denominator part I just wrote separate. Plus 3 into 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 0. Now what are we going to do? We will substitute. This 1 upon x, let 1 upon x minus 1 be a, and 1 upon y minus 2 be b. Okay, this part will substitute as b. So how will the equation look like? This will be 6 as it is. 1 upon x, 1 upon x minus 1 will be converted into a. So this whole part will be a, plus 3 into 1 upon y minus 2 will be b is equal to 0. So again we converted a non-linear equation into linear equation with two variables. Did you understand? Now we will solve practice set. Before that there is an activity. We will solve that activity and then we will understand much better. Okay. We will be solving the simultaneous equation. Solving simultaneous equation means what? We will find out the value of the variables. Which method are we going to use? We will use elimination method. Okay. Now if you see in page number 16, they have asked, they have given there complete the following table. So first and second sum we discussed. Third sum also if you see, you can easily make out that 7 upon 2x plus 1 plus 13 upon y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is also not a linear equation. The fourth one is also not a linear equation because the variables are coming onto the denominator and power is 1. So x raised to 1, if you bring it to the numerator, it will become a negative number. So it is not satisfying the general form. So these are not linear equations. Then turn the page. We have the activity given in page number 19 that we will solve. The question is, to solve given equation, fill in the box below suitably. What we will do is, we will solve it and then later on wherever box they have put, no, so that same format we will copy it down again and we will write the answer. Now they have given us the clue. See the question, 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 2 is the first equation. Second equation is 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1. As you can see, this is not linear equations. Okay. So what we will do is, we will convert it into linear type. So we will write substituting 1 upon x minus 1 as 1 upon x minus 1 we will take it as, they have taken it as m, and 1 upon y minus 2 we will take it as n. Okay. 1 upon x minus 1 will take it as m. 1 upon y minus 2 will take it as n. For the next equation also same part. 1 upon x minus 1 will be m. 1 upon y minus 2 will be n. Understood? So let us substitute. So our new equation will be, now we will solve it by elimination method. New equation will be 5m plus 1 and 1 upon y minus 2 is nothing but n. No? So n. 1 upon y minus 2 is n. So nothing means 1 into n I wrote. Is equal to 2. Second equation 6, 1 upon x minus 1 will be m minus 3 into n equal to 1. Okay. So 1 upon y minus 2 part we substituted it as n. So we get two new equations. This equation we will put it as number 3 and this one will write as number 4. So this will be number 1 and this will be number 2. 1, 2 and the new equation will take it as 3 and 4. So now we have two simultaneous equation. How are we going to solve it? We will solve by elimination method. Okay, widely used method. So if you see here, we want to make the coefficients same. Only then you can eliminate. So if you see here 1n and here 3n plus minus. So we will convert this into 3n. So this will be plus 3n minus 3n we can cancel. So what is the step that we are going to write? Multiplying equation 3 by 3. Multiplying equation 3 by 3. So what are we going to get? Multiply in your mind and write the final answer. 5 3s are everywhere by 3 you will multiply. So you get 15m plus 3n equal to 2 3s are 6. This will be equation number 5. Equation number 5. Now we will look at equation 4 and 5. Yes, what we wanted we got. One is minus 3n plus 3. So what are we going to do? We will add equation 4 and 5. Write down the step adding equation 4 and 5. So I'll add. Question I am keeping here only. I will add now. Here I'll write adding equation 4 and 5. So what are we getting? 4 is 6m minus 3n equal to 1. 5 is 15m plus 3n equal to 6. Add plus 3n and minus 3n will get cancelled. 6 plus 15 will be 21m is equal to 7. So therefore m is equal to 7 upon 21. 7 upon 21, 7 stable 21 goes, 7 ones are 7 3s. So we got m is equal to 1 upon 3. Put it in a box. We need it later. Okay. So m we got 1 upon 3. Similarly, now put the value of m is equal to 1 upon 3 in any one equation. I'll put it in this equation. That is equation number 4. If you want, you can put in equation number 3. Get the answer. Write down. Putting or not substituting. Write the steps proper, clear in good handwriting. Substituting m is equal to 1 upon 3 in equation 4. Okay. So I'll put here. So what am I getting? 6 into m's value I got 1 upon 3. So in place of m 1 upon 3 is minus 3 into n equal to 1. Here I can cancel. 3 ones are 3 twos are. So I cancelled here. I got 2 minus 3n is equal to 1. Let us find out the value of n. Minus 3n I'll keep here equal to 1. 2 goes to this side, minus 2. The remaining part I'll do here. So I'm getting minus 3n is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus and minus will get cancelled. So n is equal to 1 upon 3. So you can see that m and n both we got 1 upon 3. Is the sum done? No. We had started with this equation where the variables were x and y. And we are landing here with variables m and n. Now what we have to do? We will re-substitute the values of m and n. m का value क्या है? 1 upon x minus 1. n is 1 upon y minus 2. So now we will re-substitute. Okay, so I'll copy the values separately now down clearly. So we got m is equal to 1 upon 3 and n is equal to 1 upon 3. Alright, resubstituting the values of m and n. Resubstitute. How much was m? M was 1 upon x minus 1 and you are getting it as 1 upon 3. M is actually 1 upon x minus 1 and what is the value that we got? We got it as 1 upon 3. So therefore, how much will be x? Let us cross multiply here. 3 into 1, 3 is equal to 1 into x minus 1 will be x minus 1. So we got 3 plus 1 is equal to x. No, minus 1 I brought to this side. So therefore 3 plus 1 is 4 is equal to x. That is x is equal to 4. We got x is equal to 4. Similarly, substitute the value for n. What was n? N was 1 upon y minus 2 and we got it as 1 upon 3. Go for cross multiplication. 3 ones are 3 is equal to 1 into y minus 2 will be the same term. Anything multiplied by 1 is the same thing. Y minus 2. Now keep y there. 3 minus 2 comes here. Plus 2 is equal to y. So we got y is equal to 5. Okay. So now we have done with the sum. What is the solution? X is equal to 4 and y is equal to 5 is the answer. Okay, I hope you understood. First we converted non-linear equation into linear equation. Then after getting the values of the variable, we resubstituted the values and we got the correct solution of the variables. Done? Now in the activity part they have asked, we got the solution. Now you will copy this part as it is given and wherever you have the box, no? See, first box here, you will copy the first equation that we had got. M and n, how much we got? M we got as 1 upon 3, n we got as 1 upon 3, both 1 upon 3. Then those steps and all you need not write. 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to 1 upon 3. This step they have shown, this step. This is given. Now we have to write this step. 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1 upon 3. That you will write here in this part. So how much is x? X we got as 4 and y as 5. Final answer is the solution of simultaneous equations. I hope all of you understood it.